Hey everybody, it's Becky from Icing on Top Becky's Cakes, and today we're going to make easy chocolate ganache that you can make into a yummy drip for a drip cake, or you can smooth on the side of a cake when it comes to room temperature. And also at room temperature, you can pipe this. So ganache is awesome and you can use it. It's so versatile. So I'm going to show you the easiest recipe I have, and from there you can make tweaks if you want. But I'm going to use 24 ounces of mini semi-sweet chocolate chips, and I'm just going to go ahead and put it in a microwave safe dish right here. And you can use regular sized chocolate chips if you want. It's just that mini chocolate chips are just even quicker at melting and easier to get out any of the lumps, and so the melting process is much quicker with mini chocolate chips. Now, I know you're probably going to ask, can you use white chocolate chips and add coloring? Yes, you can, but you're going to want to use a little more liquid when you use white chocolate chips. And also, if you want to color it, add the coloring at the same time that you add the boiling water. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and pop this in the microwave for 30 seconds. And after it's been in the microwave for 30 seconds, I'm going to give it a little stir. Now they're just warm. They haven't really quite melted yet, but they've been warmed up. And now that they're at a warmer temperature, I can go ahead and add the boiling water. Now the boiling water, I'm going to put a cup of this in, which is 8 ounces. So you're doing like a 3-to-1 ratio. So that's just what you keep in mind anytime you add this. Now I'm just going to pour this evenly over my mini chocolate chips, and you can kind of even see them begin melting already as I pour this over. Now, if you try mixing right away, it's going to be a nuisance. So what you're going to do is, after this boiling water is all the way on your mini chocolate chips, I'm just going to kind of push down all these mini chocolate chips to make sure that they are completely covered by that boiling water. And then you're just gonna give it 5 minutes. You don't want to do any mixing right now or any whipping right now. You're just gonna let it rest for 5 minutes, and then you can start with the whipping now that it's completely melted. And so we're gonna start by going over this very carefully, because this is boiling water, and we're just gonna go round and round with our whisk, and you're going to notice it's pretty lumpy at first, and that's okay. You just got to keep whisking it, and you're going to keep working that whisk in there and moving this around. Now, if you find that it's too cooled off after you've thoroughly whisked it for a while and you still see a few lumps, then you can pop it back in the microwave for 30 seconds and then try whisking it again. But by having the chocolates warmed ahead of time before you add the boiling water, it helps keep your chocolate from seizing up on you. So that's the whole purpose of warming it ahead of time. So now I'm going to really get going with the whisking. And when it's a really hot temperature, you don't want to put this drip straight on the cake. You want to wait until this mixture has come closer to room temperature, but not completely room temperature, because you want a nice drip. Probably if you have a candy thermometer and you want to check it, probably at like 90 degrees is a good time to put a drip on a cake. And if you have the cake chilled ahead of time, if it's buttercream or ganache or whatever you're dripping on, you just have that on a chilled cake and the drips will look much better. But yeah, don't add it right away from this mixture. You want to wait until this mixture is cooled till about 90 degrees. So let it come almost to room temperature, but not quite. And if you think that it's too firm, you can always pop it back in the microwave. So there we go. There is great for dripping. So once it hits 90 degrees, just go ahead and drip this down a chilled cake and you get a cool drip like this. Or when it's room temperature, it can pipe out nicely like this. And you can pipe all kinds of designs with chocolate ganache, and it is so scrumptious. And another question, you're probably wondering if you can do this with cream or milk. You can, but water ganache is awesome and easy and still tastes super yummy. So thanks for joining me today, and please subscribe to my channel.